Welcome to Picking Fights with Friends. I'm your host, Chris Terry. Welcome, guys. This is so awesome. They keep shutting me down, and I keep rebuilding it better and better and better. So I'm glad Facebook was fucking with me. So I don't care now. I'm hyped now. Man, I got this new editing software, and I've been messing with this thing for hours and hours and hours for a couple of days now. And I love it. I'm having so much fun with it. I was up, 3 o'clock in the morning last night laughing my ass off at some of the graphics I was putting up and some of the music, and it's going to be great. Bear with me here. On Wednesday, I had my tooth pulled, so I'm still a little bit sore on my right side. I had a molar pulled. But yeah, we'll get through this. So yeah, let's go ahead and start off with some news. You guys ready? Let's do this shit. Here we go. Here's some MMA news. All right, guys, got some MMA news for you here. I got my little notes here. Today's weigh-ins, Beneil Dariush missed weight by 2 pounds and was fined 20% of his purse. Tim Means, he initially weighed in 172.5 pounds, but was given an extra hour to make weight. After an hour, he came in and officially weighed in at 171 pounds. And Staropoli, he missed weight by 3.5 pounds. He was also fined 20% of his purse. In other news, light heavyweight Kevin Lee had his second ACL repair surgery on his right knee. If you remember, 3 months ago, he had the same surgery, but on his left knee. He's expected to be out of competition for the next 6 months. We at Picking Fights with Friends wish him a speedy recovery. Also in the lightweight division, Jim Miller, he's heading back to the Octagon August 15th to face Vince Pichel at UFC 252. Miller has seemed to have rediscovered himself, and he's making waves in that division. I'm excited to see what he can do. Hold on. This just in. Okay, George St. Pierre is returning to the UFC. I repeat, George St. Pierre is returning to the UFC, but as a French commentator for their events. Sorry to get your hopes up. Also in the news, Yair El Pantera Rodriguez, he's been forced out of his featherweight fight against Zabit Magomedsharipov due to his high ankle sprain and a fracture. Hopefully they can make this fight happen in a few months, because I'd really, really want to see it. But until then, Zabit really wants to fight, and he's been calling out all kinds of people. His latest call out on Instagram was current featherweight champ Alexander Volkanovski. Don't doubt the power of social media, people. It'd make Conor a fortune. Let's see what else we got in the news here. Speaking of Conor McGregor. So here at Picking Fights with Friends, I'm going to do a little, I want to get like a pool going where we can see when, maybe like we'll make the squares and you pay like $5 a square or whatever. And then we find out when Conor's retirement will end. So my guess is that Conor will be back to fighting sometime next fall. Here's how it's going to go down in my opinion. So Conor will post a cryptic message around Christmas or New Year's, hinting at his return. And after a bunch of weed and proper 12 whiskey, he'll drunkenly place one of those, "Hey, what are you doing?" calls like at 2 a.m. to Uncle Dana, and then demand a fight. And then you'll have rumors flying around until early spring, and then we'll finally get an official announcement, causing casual fans to blow a load in their red panties. This has been Picking Fights with Friends, MMA News. Back to you, Chris. Thanks, Chris. You guys ready to watch some face-offs? Let's do this.
I can eat a peach for hours.
All right, the first fight for tomorrow, we're looking at Irwin Rivera versus Ali Alquazi. This is in the bantamweight division, which is 135 pounds. This one's scheduled for 3 rounds. Should be entertaining. Oh, they look pissed. I wish I could read their lips, see what they're saying. But it's not nice. Okay, second fight of the evening. We have Yusuf Zazal versus Peter Barrett. It's featherweight division, 145 pounds, 3 rounds. And that hat's sick, dude. I want to get one of those. Like the trucker hat style. Get the bill flip too. Third fight of the evening, we have Gavin Tucker versus Justin James. Justin James, that sounds like an outlaw name, huh? All right, featherweight division. Here we go, 145 pounds. This one's scheduled for 3 rounds. Excuse me. Both look in pretty good shape. This one should be pretty good. I think someone's getting knocked out in this fight. And okay, in the next fight of the evening, Andrew Sanchez, Wellington Turman. This one in the middleweight bout. There's some hard hitters in the middleweight division, 185 pounds. And I'm kind of tempted to take Homeboy with a mullet here. That thing's rocking in the free world. I love it. I just don't like fighters when they dye their hair all stupid colors. I always pick against them. Very rare do I pick them. All right. We have Nasrat Pakararo, however you say that name, versus Alexander Munoz. Lightweight, about 155 pounds. Again with the hat, dude. Looks like Uriah Faber, huh? A little bit. Like a tall Uriah Faber. And covers his butt chin with the mask. All right, next fight we have Kevin Holland versus Joaquin Buckley, middleweight division, 185 pounds, 3 rounds. This one looks pretty good. Damn, Holland looks really, really tall. I wonder what the reach is on that. I gotta do some research. Been kind of neglecting my research this week. I got a few fights down, but I got a few more to study. Been so busy. Wednesday I had my tooth pulled, and ugh, that sucked. All right, Beneil Dariush for Scott Holtzman. Lightweight, 155 pounds. Dariush missed weight today. Sadly, he's gonna lose some money. This one should be pretty good, though. Dariush usually puts on a pretty good fight. And I do like Scott Hot Sauce Holtzman. Both entertaining fighters. That should be really good. Looking forward to that one. And the ladies, here they come up. Yana Kunitskaya versus Julia Stolyarenko. Bantamweight, 135 pounds, 3 rounds. I'm going to take Kunitskaya by decision. Man, she looks tough. They both look pretty tough. That should be a pretty good fight. Here we go. Whoa. Got the fist up in the air. Maki Patola versus Darren Stewart, middleweight. Someone's getting knocked out in this fight. Dude. It's like a superhero from whatever country he's from. All right, this one will be my breakdown here. I got Omari Akhmedov versus Chris Weidman. This one's in the middleweight division, 185 pounds, 3 rounds. Omari Wolverine Akhmedov versus Chris Weidman. Omari is 32 years old. He's from Dagestan, Russia, representing American top team. He stands 6 foot tall and weighed in today at 185 3/4. He holds a record of 20 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw. His 20 wins come by way of 7 knockouts, 5 submissions, and 8 decisions. His 4 losses were from 2 knockouts and 2 submissions. He's currently on a 3-fight win streak after defeating guys like Ian Heinisch, Zach Cummings, and Tim the Barbarian Bosch. Had he won against Marvin Vittori, the one that was declared a draw, he'd actually be on a 6-fight win streak. Pretty impressive. Chris Weidman, he is 36 years old, from Baldwin, New York, representing Sarah Longo Fight Team. He stands 6 foot 2 inches tall and weighed in today at 186 pounds. He holds a record of 14 wins and 5 losses. His 14 wins come by 6 knockouts, 4 submissions, and 4 decisions. His 5 losses were all from knockouts. He's currently on a 2-fight losing streak, but he does have wins over opponents like Kelvin Gastelum, who he beat by submission, doing an arm triangle. He's beaten Vitor Belfort, Lyoto Machida, and who can forget his 2 fights against Anderson Silva. In my opinion, I see this fight going like a 3-round wrestling match with maybe a few minutes of striking in it. In my opinion, Weidman should retire a long time ago. I think, if he wins this match here, he should call it a career. If he loses the match, he should call it a career. Akhmedov can win if he smothers Weidman and uses his ground and pound wisely to score points. Weidman should try to keep this fight on his feet and try his striking and possibly get a KO win here. But realistically, I think this goes to a decision. My overall prediction, I don't know why I'm doing this, but I'm saying I think Chris Weidman will win by split decision. And against my better judgment, he won't retire and he'll want to come back. I don't know why Chris Weidman, dude, just retire. Retire, dude. Okay. Enough of that. On to the main event. And I'm just going to warn you right now, I'm completely biased in the main event. I'm a huge Derek Lewis fan. I fucking love the Black Beast. He's probably my favorite fighter on the current roster right now. Holy shit. Yes, I love some Derek Lewis, man. Okay, so Derek the Black Beast Lewis, he is 35 years old. He's from Houston, Texas, representing Grindhouse Fitness. He stands 6 foot 3 inches tall and weighed in today at 265 pounds. He holds a record of 23 wins, 7 losses, and 1 no contest. His 23 wins are from 18 knockouts, 1 submission, and 4 decisions. His 7 losses were from 4 knockouts, 1 submission, and 2 decisions. His no contest was from a fight against Jeremiah Constant back in 2012, where he accidentally landed strikes to the back of Constant's head. Other than that, he has notable wins over guys like Francis Ngannou, Alexander Volkov, Travis Brown, and Marcin Tybura, and he's currently on a 2-fight win streak. Alexei the Boa Constrictor Olenek is 43 years old and is from Moscow, Russia. He's representing Olenek team and stands 6 foot 2 inches tall, and he weighed in today at 227 pounds, which is kind of light for a heavyweight, considering, but it might pay off dividends in the end because this is a 5-round fight if it goes 5 rounds. Alexei holds a fucking ridiculous record of 59 wins, 13 losses, and 1 draw. His 59 wins, believe it or not, 59 come by 8 knockouts. Holy shit, 46 fucking submissions on his record and 5 decisions. His 13 losses were from 7 knockouts, 2 submissions, and 4 decisions. His 1 draw was against Roger Lorette back in 2009. He has notable wins over opponents such as Mirko Krokop, Tony Lopez, Mark Hunt, Travis Brown, and Fabricio Verdum. He's currently on a 2-fight winning streak. Okay, I see this fight going one of 2 ways. Okay, the first way, Derek Lewis does what he does and ends this fight in absolute savagery by a knockout in the first round, like either early or like midway through the first round. The other is Alexei figures out a way to get Derek Lewis on the ground and pulls off a weird submission somehow. He has like a really weird, like inverted, I don't even know what the hell do you call that joke. Would you call it an Ezekiel joke? I don't know. He's been subbing guys with this thing for a while now. My overall prediction for this fight, though, realistically, I think Derek Lewis wins by knockout early in the first round. And that's what I'm going to call it. So like I said, I'm completely biased here. I love Derek Lewis. That dude is so badass, in my opinion. And hilarious, too. You ever seen some of his commentary? Some of the shit he does when he's on the mic. So yeah, Derek Lewis, first round knockout before his balls get hot. All right, let's get to some bets.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, dollar. Dollar, dollar.
Welcome to Picking Fights with Friends betting segment. Bets to make for this Saturday's UFC event. I went ahead and put a few bucks on my 3-dog parlay. My 3-leg parlay. I took Lewis, Kuniskaya, and Huck Parquast on a 3-leg. My 2-leg, if you feel kind of sketchy, kind of scared about doing the 3-leg, my 2-leg, I recommend taking Zalal and Holland for a few bucks. My dog bets to make here, I kind of like this 3-dog parlay with Tim Means, Scott Holtzman, and Alexei Olenek. And my straight-up dog bets, I think Olenek would be a good, solid bet here. This guy always seems to pull off these weird submissions from weird angles. It wouldn't hurt to put a few dollars on him. That one might cash. And I'm thinking Akhmedov versus Chris Weidman. If you were to take Omari Akhmedov and put a few bucks on him, I think he could beat Chris Weidman. It wouldn't be a bad bet to make. That's what I recommend. Like I said, I went ahead and did Lewis, Kuniskaya, and Parquast. I can't pronounce the guy's name. But that one, I forget how much. I had cashed another ticket and used like the odd change. I think it was like $38.03 or something like that. So I just put the $8.03 on that one. I think it's going to pay if it cashes like another $30, which isn't bad. I mean, that bet was just all profits. So yeah, go ahead, guys. If you want to look up the odds, get down to, you can look up, I believe it's oddshark.com or Best Fight Odds, and they'll show you all the lines for all the casinos. Like I said, around here we have William Hill, and they pretty much dominate every sports book. If you got a cash ticket, the one at the Aquarius in Laughlin, Nevada, that one's open right now. You can actually go to the counter and cash your ticket. There's no kiosk or anything. And the Riverside. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. Good luck with your bets. Hopefully we make some money this weekend. Like, this shit is so much fun to do. All right, guys, thank you very much for watching. I will talk to you later. Enjoy your day. Bye. Thank you.